he ditched his photography career in the hopes of pursuing his passion for cooking, which he claims took off while sharing videos from the kitchen in lockdown. Yet Brooklyn Beckham hit a bump in the road during his second online cookery show, as he guessed was left gasping for a drink after trying his spicy prawn tacos. The son of Victoria and David Beckham, 22, invited singer and chef Sebastian Yatra, 27, onto his show Cookin' with Brooklyn to whip up the Mexican dish in Miami. At the beginning of the clip, Brooklyn admitted the location is now close to his heart because it's where his fiancée Nicola Peltz's family live and it is also where his famous father's football team is based. Brooklyn has no formal chef training but receives cooking classes from several top chefs throughout the series after developing a passion for cookery in lockdown. He tells fans during the online cookery class, "I was cooking during lockdown and posting it on my Instagram and people just started to love it." This is the second video in the series, which launched last week with Brooklyn rustling up a plate of steamed clams alongside pasta and stone crab for his sibling Romeo, 19, and his fiancée Nicola Peltz's little brother Zach, 18. Brooklyn takes his followers through a step-by-step process to making the spicy prawn tacos and Cuban rice, however he fails to mention any quantities for the ingredients, which included shrimp, bay leaves, garlic, butter and lemon. After poaching the prawns for 4 minutes, Brooklyn layers the prawn mix onto a taco with red onion and microgreens, and plenty of hot sauce. Brooklyn insisted he wasn't a wuss when it came to the spicy sauce, which he said reveals on the label that it is the hottest PY sauce. He also told the camera, "We're going to add a lot of hot sauce today and see how we take it." After biting into the dish, which Sebastian admitted tasted good, the chef soon revealed he was just thinking about the hot sauce, and told Brooklyn that he had added a lot onto the meal. The clip shows Sebastian sweating as he struggles to deal with the level of heat, before sucking on an ice cube and downing a glass of milk. The eldest Beckham son launched his online cooking show last week after developing a passion for it in lockdown. The opening scene showed Brooklyn traveling America being taught new skills in a host of eateries. He explained, "I'm not a chef, yet. This is the very start of my food journey. I love making food for people that I love. I'm going to work my eye off and see where I can get." Brooklyn was then seen heading out in search of the perfect clams before preparing a few for his brother and soon-to-be brother-in-law to try. While he didn't specify the weight of his ingredients, he revealed the secret to his clams recipe was adding an indeterminable amount of dry white wine, butter, shallots, lemon, parsley, garlic, butter and salt and pepper. Yet his siblings couldn't help teasing Brooklyn about the dish, with Romeo quipping, "Yeah, it's alright," while Zach cheekily added, "I'm mildly impressed." Talking to the camera, Brooklyn mused, "All the brothers give me a hard time. We joke around a lot but at the end of the day we all love each other. Me and my brothers are really competitive with everything, we try and one-up each other." Yet Brooklyn insisted there were no hard feelings as he added, "I love making people happy and that's what I try and do with my food. I love cooking for my friends but it's so important to cook for who you love and people you're close with." Brooklyn then served up his specialty, pasta, to his brothers who quickly chomped down on their portion. As they chatted away about the festive season, Zach then asked Brooklyn to describe a typical Beckham Christmas. Brooklyn revealed, "My dad usually buys us all matching outfits. And we'll put some carrots, milk, whiskey, our Santa likes whiskey, and mince pies out." He added, "Since quarantine, family and people you love has become so much more important." Brooklyn received a mixed reaction to the video, which had been shared just with his gushing followers. However, some users pointing out that the luxury of undergoing a sudden career change is a result of his famous parents. Users penned, "Your mother is well acquainted with Vogue, so she bought you this platform. We are incapable of doing anything on your own, so why don't you just go to culinary school then and learn the craft, and all this social media stuff comes after once you're fully qualified. This social media cooking thing will only last for a few years. Take some advice and stop expecting things on a plate just 'cause of her surname. People will like you more if they've seen you've worked for something. Instead of just writing off her surname and bank balance photography, now cooking with the vesting in their field. Nepotism is a powerful tool for the famous. So brilliant young cooks out there who work and study hard. Little boy Beckham has never studied or worked hard a day in his life. Sheer nepotism. Yet he delighted some fans with the content. Among the commenters was Nicola, who penned, "So proud of you," while his father David wrote, so good at Brooklyn Beckham." Other fans added, "What a nice man, your food looks delicious, heart, 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 mouth is watering. Food looks amazing, can't wait to see this new journey of yours, this is so good. No one's better at cooking for family and friends than you. So thankful. Bellissimo, amazing, heart, heart, heart." While cooking seems to be Brooklyn's latest passion, he was previously pursuing a career in photography. In 2016, at age 16, Brooklyn photographed a campaign for Burberry Brit, and the following year he released a book of photos, What I See, which was universally slammed by critics. In 2018, he dropped out of his photography course at Parsons School of Design in New York, where fees cost more than $23,000 per term, after feeling homesick. Despite his setbacks, Brooklyn has still managed to land a few photography jobs, recently photographing Sir David Attenborough for the nature guru's upcoming film A Life on Our Planet. The talented youngster also reportedly landed a photography role on his fiancée Nicola Peltz's new film project. The loved-up couple, who announced their engagement in July 2020, are thought to have worked together on the set of her movie Lola James. The wannabe photographer, who has already previously snapped images of Sir David Attenborough, allegedly captured the action around the movie set. Meanwhile, Cookin' with Brooklyn's debut episode dropped shortly after the star released a Vogue tutorial in which he rustled up a pasta dish which included a $3,000 wheel of cheese. The budding cook, who has previously filmed an array of cooking clips on Instagram, was joined by his fiancée Nicola. Brooklyn's post comes after he was lambasted by viewers for appearing in a cringeworthy cooking segment for U.S. program The Today Show, where he prepared a simple breakfast sandwich. In the short clip, Brooklyn revealed Head was cooking dinner for his bride-to-be Nicola, with the pasta being placed in a large wheel of cheese. The son of footballer David Beckham and fashion designer Victoria Beckham then rolled out the Grana Padano cheese, which can cost an eye-watering $554 for a large wheel. Attempting to cut off the top, he said, "It's a bit harder than I expected, can you see it opening?" After preparing his homemade pasta and broccolini, Brooklyn then placed the dish into the cheese wheel before serving it on a plate with pecan pie for dessert. Nicola could then be seen waiting for Brooklyn to serve the meal, saying, "I have no idea what Brooklyn cooked for me, he just told me to meet him here and am really excited to see what has made." As Brooklyn served their meals, the actress gushed, "That looks amazing, it's really good," before the couple leaned in for a kiss. Sharing the clip on Instagram, Brooklyn penned the caption, "Had so much fun filming with at Vogue magazine and cooking for my gorgeous fiancé at Nicola Annabelle's." Showing her appreciation, Nicola commented, "Love you baby. This was the best day ever." Brooklyn's cooking skills seemed to be a significant step up from his segment on The Today Show, which was mocked by viewers when it aired back in October. The budding photographer appeared on the U.S. program, when he shared his recipe for an English breakfast sandwich, a dish that he learned from his great-grandma. Explaining that he developed a passion for cooking while in lockdown, during which he began posting videos of himself whipping up different dishes on Instagram, the eldest child of David and Victoria Beckham then ran hosts Hoda Kotb and Carson Daly through his sandwich-making process. But while the hosts were quick to praise his simple creation, viewers were up in arms over the decision to feature such an easy-to-assemble dish, with many branding the clip embarrassing and painful. Although the celebrity offspring went on to share a second recipe, for steak quesadillas, his breakfast sandwich creation was all that social media users could talk about, with several slamming The Today Show for featuring Brooklyn when there are so many talented and qualified chefs struggling for work as a result of the pandemic. Cookin' with Brooklyn is released every Wednesday on Brooklyn Beckham's Instagram and Facebook accounts.